guys, welcome back again to Rex Code Tutorials. We are on HTML and CSS and how to become a website developer. Today we are going to tackle HTML elements. It's a pretty short video today, but really important to know what elements are. So we are going to treat HTML elements for today. Very, very important to know. So what are HTML elements? It is defined by a start tag, some content, and a close tag. In the previous videos I explained what tags are. So I know by now you know what tags are. So this is the general form of HTML elements. This is the general form. So this is the opening tag where you're going to insert your content, and then a close tag. There is a difference between this close tag and this opening tag because of this symbol, /, and it is important to always bring it in your closing tag. So for example, examples of some elements. We have heading element and paragraph element. This is the form of HTML element. I actually did this video to give you the insight of what they are, what HTML elements are. We are going to do so many elements. We are going to practice them so you know more and more as we move on in our coding journey. So I just did this video to give you the insight of what HTML elements are, how they look, and we are going to look at how they are used and when they are used in our coding journey. You do that pretty soon. So for now, just get the idea of what HTML elements are. So note, not all elements have this closing tag. Such element is the line break element. The line break element operates without any close tag. It is just there. It has an empty content. So it doesn't have a content, and it doesn't have a close tag. It stands alone. So in everything we have an exemption, and this is one of the exemption in HTML elements. This actually doesn't operate with close tags. So this is what HTML elements are. So let's move on and see what nested elements are. What are nested elements? HTML elements can contain another element. Very true. It is what we call nested HTML element. Any HTML document consists of a nested element. Any HTML document you see, any website you see today, its HTML document has this nested element. It is common in any HTML document. What is this nested HTML element? You see, I created this example here. We have a body element, its opening tag and its closing tag, and you can see it is nesting another element, which is heading element and paragraph element. So when you see something like this, you can it is referred as nested HTML elements. You will see it in our coding experience, in our coding journey. You will see it over and over and over again. When you see an element containing another element, it means it is nested HTML elements. Okay, so we go to empty HTML elements. What are these? HTML elements with no content is called empty element, and line break element is an empty element. It defines line break. As I said, line break exists or it operates without any content because actually it doesn't have any close tag. So it stands alone and it works alone without any content and without any tag. As I said, this element operates without any closing tags, and we have an example here. We have a paragraph. This is a whole paragraph, which is, we have our opening tag for our paragraph element and the close tag for our paragraph element, and inside you can see line break. This is breaking this paragraph. When you insert or when you write this in a text editor and you run it, you see that from this paragraph with a line break will come down to this is a phrase. So this will come down and this will be at the top. That's the actual work of line break. It breaks the line and brings it to the next paragraph. So when you put this in an editor and run it, you see that it will come, this will come, this is a, there will be a break here, and paragraph with line break will start in another paragraph down to this phrase. So this is what we call or we know as empty HTML element. Don't worry if you don't understand what I did here, because I should have done this in our text editor, but don't worry, we are going to do these elements specially, so don't worry if you don't get them right now, but just have the concept and the idea of what we say, what is HTML elements. Just have the content and just have the idea of it. We're going to treat them one by one as we move on in our coding journey. So I would like to introduce to you some common HTML elements you should know. So the first one is heading, the heading element, the paragraph element, the line break, the listing element, and the ordered list element. You're going to practice all of these. You deal with them one by one, so you know their uses, how they are used, and when to use them. So ladies and gentlemen, this is all for today's video. I just created this short video for you to know what elements are, HTML elements are. It is very, very important to know them before we practice with them. Thank you for watching, and if you're new here and you've not watched my previous videos, please kindly go back and watch those videos, for they are very important in your coding journey as well. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we're going to do more, and as I always say, it's step by step so that everyone can follow, everyone can have an idea of being a website developer. Thank you, and that's all for now.